Good morning, students. So let's start with chapter number 2, okay, of Marigold. I'm sharing the textbook on the screen. Today we'll read the whole chapter and understand it in the next class. So the name of the chapter is Wonderful Waste. Waste means what? Something which is not useful. Kachra is called waste. Let's start with the story. Once, the Maharaja of Travancore ordered a grand dinner in his palace. In the afternoon, before the dinner, the Maharaja entered the kitchen to survey the dishes that had been prepared for the feast. "What are you going to do with those vegetable scraps?" he asked the cook, pointing to the basket of scraps near the cook. The cook replied, "They are waste. We will throw them away." "You cannot waste all these bits and pieces of vegetables. Find a way to use them," the Maharaja commanded sternly and walked away. The cook was in a fix and kept staring at the vegetable scraps for some time. Suddenly, an idea flashed across his mind. He took all the vegetable bits and washed them and cleaned them well. Then he cut them into long strips. He put them in a huge pot and placed it next to the fire to cook. Next, he ground some fresh coconut, green chilies, and garlic together. He added this paste and some salt to the cooking vegetables. A tempting smell started coming from the pot. Now he whipped some curd and added it to the curry. He also poured a few spoonfuls of coconut oil and decorated the dish with curry leaves. Lo and behold, the new dish was ready. The cook served this new dish to the guests that evening. Everyone was eager to know the name of the new dish. The cook thought and thought. Then a name came to his mind. He named it avial. Avial. Avial became famous all over Kerala and is now one of the dishes in traditional Kerala feast. And imagine, it all came from a basket of waste. So what does the story say? The story is about how a king ordered his cook to not waste vegetable pieces, vegetable scraps, and the cook finally made a wonderful dish out of the scrap, and that dish is famous even today in Kerala. Okay, so you have to write this glossary in your homework. The new phrases. Okay, it's not words, they are phrases. In a fix. So if I say I am in a fix, means I am in a hard situation that I cannot escape. I cannot run from a situation, I am in trouble. Flash across the mind means suddenly think of. If I suddenly get an idea. So what will I say? The idea flashed across my mind. It suddenly came to me. Lo and behold. What do you mean by lo and behold? It means look, what a surprise. When you have a surprise for someone, you can say lo and behold. Traditional feast. Now what do you mean by traditional feast? A hearty meal for some guests served on a special occasion. जब हम कुछ ट्रेडिशनल बनाते हैं, something which comes from our culture. If we are Gujarati, undhiyo is our tradition. Okay, for in the same way for Marathi, something else, Puran Poli would be their tradition. Okay, in that way, when we prepare a traditional dish from our heart for the guest, that's called traditional feast. So you have to write the glossary in your notebook. You can pause the video and write the whole glossary. You will start with chapter number 2 only when you have completed all the work of chapter 1. Clear? So that's all for today. And yes, you have to read the story as I have read again. Pause the video, rewind the video and read the story again. When you find a full stop, you have to pause, wait, give a 2 seconds pause. When you see a comma, you pause and give a 1 second pause, and then only you will read ahead. You should not just keep on reading like a train. You have to pause when you read. That's the correct way of reading. Okay. Thank you. Bye and have a nice day.